Yeah, this whole sequence took 20 minutes in the original game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we would have gotten to 7th Heaven 3 times over by now, actually.
No way.
Well, so much for that speed run.
No, the speedrun of Final Fantasy VII Remake was just my playthrough of 7.
We are good.
Dude,
Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one
yeah, just
step
announce
closer
this.
to a brighter future.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, did those guys just admit they're terrorists?
Yes.
Oh my god, some call the authority.
People are listening.
Okay, thank you, Barrett. You're the one that shouted first, but okay.
Now get some
Yes.
R&R.
I mean,
You've earned it.
Thank
Just
God there
be
was
ready for the
literally
next
nobody
mission,
around.
alright?
Thank God,
Like, this
literally
game
nobody
still knows how to
noticed
be
these guys
silly
are
sometimes, and that's one of those moments.
Fucking
Thank
teeth.
God no one cared.
I especially love how the camera zooms in on him. God,
At 7th
keep your
Heaven,
voices down.
You know where Tifa works? Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
Man, he really knows to play the Tifa card.
Oh, when you're walking
definitely.
through here, there's going to be 2 soldiers by a gate. Stop by and listen to them talk for a little while.
Are you sure?
You gotta follow Barrett to get there, but
Alright.
Yeah, you can hear all the and all the conversations are like the
my
ones that popped
favorite
up in
NPCs in
time.
the game. I love them.
Just guys watching the gate.
These
You'll see
guys,
them.
they show up. They show up a little bit later, but you can interact with them now. They're watching a gate. Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, you'll see them. I don't think you'll miss them by accident.
Apparently Shenra thinks it's a good call.
Oh no.
Is Kira
It's
being
killing
tortured?
Kira.
Roland, it has a little basket and he's walking around putting things in it all cute like.
Ah.
He's going shopping. Or stealing.
Yes.
Huh. Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour.
I think it'd be
Like I've got
hilarious as
nothing
hell
better to
if they
do.
had this guy giving his conversation and they had sent Cloud up to
I mean, look at
to
all
put
that
up posters or
steelwork.
something.
You're trying to tell me that's
So he
not
tears one down
progress?
and Cloud puts one up. That would be so funny to me.
Okay.
What the? You
Foreshadowing.
okay, buddy?
Does, like, that looks like the fall
Mako
of the
junkie, huh?
sector.
Figures.
What do they want? I didn't break canon.
They're like, hurry up, Cloud, you're not supposed to be here. Go talk to Tifa.
You again.
Like, what?
God damn it. Tip top chili chally.
Dilly dally, shilly shally.
Yeah, that's what. That's
Taking
what.
you 3 hours.
Dilly dally shilly shall. What was that?
Oh, there they are.
What was that? Yeah, there.
Excuse me. Due to an emergency, entry into this area is prohibited. Sorry for the inconvenience.
You called that a warning?
No, sir.
Not done.
In accordance
Walk
with
closer to the
emergency
timid one.
regulations, entry into this area is prohibited. Please leave at once.
Still too nice.
They have 1 or 2 more, and it gets funnier each time.
This area is off limits. Turn around and leave at once.
His voice
If you don't,
cracking.
I'll have no choice but to use force.
Now you're
Holy
getting the hang
shit.
of it.
So yeah, this guy's trying to teach him how to be a military aggressor. All right, I think that's all they got.
That's it. Alright, you guys are done? Alright. You're fun. I'll bunk you with the sword some other time.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe I'll let
Aw.
you live because that wasn't entertaining.
Yeah,
You entertained
You'll-
me, so you
I think
live.
you'll see them again. You'll see them again later, where they actually do a little bit more. But that line only appears right now.
I didn't know I was gonna do that.
So, welcome to the slums.
Welcome to Tifa's theme, because it's super good. Because the music in this game's super good.
Okay, I thought it wouldn't let me move the camera around to look around, as if Cloud was completely fixated on 7th Heaven.
That would be funny.
That's where I work. No freaking way. Put that fire out.
What do you know? That ain't half bad. I'll make it.
Okay, yeah, he keeps focusing hard. Yep, there she is.
Mm-hmm.
Marlene.
That is a much better voice for Tifa.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
That's right, Angel.
Welcome
I
back.
am. Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well,
Like her
well.
voice here is pretty much what I was imagining when I was playing
You
the
made
game.
it.
So I really like how they cast them. In
Where'd you
Remake.
get that?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the last time I saw a real one.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Just like in the
How
original.
Not even a choice. Just give it to
When
her.
did you get so thoughtful?
A guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Since that.
Yeah, he knows she doesn't.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn
Oh, by the way, go to buy the jukebox.
By the jukebox. Ah,
Don't do the jukebox yet.
think-
Save that for later.
alright,
Oh,
so
okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have that indicator.
wow.
So there's a close
That's a
feature.
very unsubtle trapdoor.
Yeah. A little bit.
I mean, shocking.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
you tried to
no.
talk to Marlene first.
What the hell you
Barrett.
think you're doing, scaring my daughter like
You get an
that?
extra line of dialogue if you talk to
Daddy
Barrett, then
said we
Tifa, and
never
then talk to Marlene.
strangers.
That's right, honey. I do say that. What a good girl you are, remembering Daddy's lessons.
He's just
You know
brimming
what
with
else
pride
good
in
girls
her.
do? They go
Yeah.
to bed
Adorable.
on time.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's
Oh,
a proud
Barrett's
dad.
Barrett's a
I'm
great
not
father.
tired.
Like
I
I
wanna
love
talk
him in
some
this
more,
game.
Daddy.
Amazing.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Cloud!
Here's my money.
Cloud!
About that. We should talk outside.
Okay.
That's not what I'm here for, but I'm okay with this.
Daddy, did the people who died all return to the
Oh
planet?
god, he's not ready for that conversation. Do you hear the hesitation? His, of course.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even have a say. He's just, of
Before we
course.
get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
That's convenient.
Follow
I
me
guess
then.
I did need a place to sleep.
How was it up on the plate?
That was-
True. And you're never getting one more.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me
so
to
he's
be
having
danger
fun.
like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Dangerous part of the job.
Everything okay?
Don't worry about me.
Oh
I
god.
think Josh was laughing because
Always
Roland
happy
was
to
doing
help
something
stick
to
it to
him.
Shinra.
He's wearing a boot.
He's wearing a boot.
So,
He
you
put
make
on
nice
one
with
of
everyone?
mine and one of
Much as I
Kira's
could, all
boots,
things
and he's
considered.
just stomping
Maybe
around.
not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried.
That's a proud
You're
father
not
right
exactly
there.
a people person.
I'll give you that.
People talking about Walmart, setting that up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece.
Well, that's definitely a hell of a skybox.
Spread whatever lies Shinra
Oh
tells
yeah,
them to.
wow.
So,
I didn't even
Wasn't
look
that
up.
bad?
Dang.
There was.
oh, right.
Hey.
I mean, looking up's a big part of Midgar.
There's the door.
And here we are. Good old
It's on the second floor.
Yeah,
On the
Yep,
second
second
right
floor.
there.
There, PS1 doors.
Look at this door, Josh.
Room 201 here is where I sleep.
Wow.
This
Don't have time for
damn
much else.
door!
Seventh heaven and all.
This
Wow.
this is like the most low poly bullshit.
It's not polygons, it's the texture.
Yeah, it's just one
Here's your
solid
room,
texture.
202.
He did kind of
Don't worry. I already told the landlady about you.
Wait,
Yeah, it
did
has
I
a
guess it would
much
be a
nicer wooden texture
Yes?
in an Integrate.
wait, I'm
Oh,
sorry. Did
I
you?
mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a
She
place
had
to
this
stay.
all set up
Was that
before
too
I
much?
even came back from the
No.
terrorist mission.
It's fine.
Yep.
And this?
Yeah, she did.
That one.
And she has you living right next to her. Very
You know
subtle.
what? It's getting late.
Very
I'll
subtle.
introduce you tomorrow.
I mean, it's subtler than Jesse. Low bar, but still. Oh,
It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always
There
get
is
it.
one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since
Josh
this
is
was
being
your first
hunted
job
down
for
by a
us,
toddler.
but
Of course.
Oh,
That's
man.
it?
sorry. We spent the rest
Guess that's what we
preparing
can
for the
expect from
mission.
Josh.
That really is it.
Yeah.
Oh
But
no,
not for
he's
long.
been
I'm
mauled.
collecting money for filters
Ah,
tomorrow, so I can pay
what a
you
shame.
after.
Whatever will I do?
And you're sure about that?
Of course,
Hon,
as long as you
unrelated
help, that
note, do
is.
you have life insurance?
Wait, and I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so.
I'll
that'll be the
entertain
price.
you guys while
With what you
he
gave
handles
me,
baby.
that leaves 1,500.
All right, so
You're the
welcome to
best.
our Final Fantasy VII
Unfortunately
remake.
for
I'll
you,
see you
Kira,
bright and
we're
early
way,
at the
way,
bar
way
then.
far away from the dancing
Thanks again
scene
for
that I know you're
everything.
gonna want to see.
Sleep tight.
I know which one you're talking about.
Oh, so she has played this.
He
Yeah,
hasn't
she's
played this.
seen
She's seen
the
the
video.
scene though.
No, I just
Oh.
happened to go on deep, deep parts of the internet that show me lots of men dancing in dresses.
You know what? Fair enough. Understandable.
I know
Man,
nothing about the Final Fantasy
the
franchise.
dude didn't even take off, like, his shoulder pauldron, his boots, or his gloves.
I know that
Dude,
there's
he doesn't even
Guess
wear
it's time for
like.
introductions.
I mean, I guess it would have been too much to make another model without it.
who's the one chick that kind of looks the one with all the zippers on her dress that you've shown me, Andrew?
With all the
Uh,
zippers on her dress.
She kind of looks like the freaking her name starts with the B, Bayonetta. She kind of looks like
Oh,
Bayonetta
Lulu?
with her dress.
The one with all the belts?
Yeah.
That's from a different game.
You okay?
Yeah,
in there?
Lulu's from Final Fantasy X. She has a skirt made of belts.
I knew it was Final Fantasy.
Coming in.
I think I get a point.
Yeah, I see how she looks like Bayonetta.
That is a Nomura designed character.
Oh yeah, that right in the very
Oh, no, you
smack of his back.
Cloud, you
Oh.
idiot! This is why you
I
get a
know-
smaller sword, you himbo!
He's the guy that makes up like most of Kingdom Hearts, right?
Sephiroth is Kingdom Hearts.
No, she's talking about Nomura.
Listen, I know very little, but I try.
Oh, Nomura, yeah, Nomura's the guy who.
Get off me!
Nomura's the guy who directs Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, foreshadowing.
You'd have to be actively ignoring the chat to know nothing about Kingdom Hearts. So.
Oh dang. It was, Okay, well that's
Yeah.
bone chilling.
Yep.
Yeah, these are the hooded guys that you saw in the
This is his
original.
apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay.
This guy, our sick
Can I
guy,
ask
is
you to
another
do the
one
same?
Wait a
later.
minute,
as
they
well.
have to pay rent in Final Fantasy? Cloud would have to be out here worrying about paying bills?
Yeah.
What? That's... I don't know, that's just weird to me. Josh, they have to pay rent?
Why wouldn't
For his apartment, yeah.
Oh yes, in this world that features a lot of things, paying rent is the most unbelievable thing happening.
Not that they fight a house. No, it's the fact that they pay rent.
Or living under a giant metal pizza. No.
That too. Yeah.
Okay, seriously, why doesn't he have like a smaller weapon for exactly the situation as his sword getting stuck on the doorway?
He doesn't come up with that idea until Advent Children.
Yeah.
Cloud, you're a idiot.
No, we're not there yet.
God,
It's too far in the future.
we really live right next to one of the reunion guys. Ugh,
Yep.
that's creepy.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, now, you must be Cloud.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place?
It's a fun
View
NPC.
From up on high?
Honestly,
fun.
like, elderly goals.
No matter. All kinds
Yeah.
come
I'd let my
through
hair
with
grow,
all
it'd probably
kinds
be
of
just that
reasons.
poofy.
If you ever need an ear to bend,
Oh
I'll
my!
let
I'm
you know.
imagining
Can be
Kira wearing
about
that, and it's
anything,
glorious.
even teeth.
I'd look like Miss
What's she to
Frizzle.
you?
The granddaughter I never had. And if you hurt her,
Oh man,
They're
have
not
you,
bad luck.
you're high.
how have you not done a Miss Frizzle cosplay?
Loud and
I
clear.
have. I
Oh,
did.
you
and
have.
Now
When
you
I went
best
to
get a
Anime
move on
Marathon,
to
and there was a
Seventh
guy
Heaven.
that was
She's
like
got a head
6'7",
start on you,
and he
then
had to
some.
stand like a giraffe to take a photo with me. He literally had to like spread his legs so that he could shrink down enough to be in a frame with me.
Wow.
You are quite small, Kira.
I was in heels too. That was the time that all of those people decided I was like the queen for Ugandan Knuckles because it was around the time that that was a thing.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
And
God.
What?
yeah, I just had all these people following around me and they're just like, "Cluck for the queen." I had a good like 10, 20 people in my conga line, I think.
Oh man, we did it. There was a Ugandan Knuckles Conda line when we were there as well.
That was my
They walked
conga
up. They
line.
asked if, "Do you know the way?" And we decided to just mess with them. So it was like, "Yeah, we know the way. It's this way."
Yeah.
So we had a bunch of guys wearing Ugandan Knuckles stuff,
Just so you know,
following us in a line because we were going to the way.
And since I was like the only girl there, they're like,
Let's
"This is
get
the
down to
queen,"
business,
and I'm
shall
like,
we?
"Sure, totally. Miss
These water
Frizzle would
filters
totally
won't
be the
replace
queen."
themselves.
The queen of
Although the
Ugandan
next batch
Knuckles.
probably
Okay, fine.
could, if
Yeah,
Jessie
why
put her
not?
mind to
This
it.
is the
It
internet.
was just something we did to entertain ourselves one day in a marathon.
Yeah,
They
we were like
practically
waiting for the
eliminate the rotten
cosplay
egg smell.
contest to start and
Honestly,
had
they
like a
make
ton
us
of
more money
time.
than this
All right,
place.
I'm remembering this
easy
now.
money,
Okay,
too.
so I have seen you
We
in that
bring new
cosplay.
Yes.
collect the old ones, and get paid.
Yeah, because there was just so much time in between, and I'm like, we can't go to the
I
dealer's room.
think that was
because
the year I did my Shizuo cosplay.
Yeah, and I didn't know who you were.
Yeah, you didn't recognize me. I walked over there. How you doing?
Please.
Hi.
Oh, God damn it, she's using the freaking puppy dog
Let's get
eyes.
this over with.
That's cheating.
It works.
That's how it usually
While
works.
we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour.
Okay,
Oh, by
so
the way, go to the jukebox
You
now.
can't say no to her. I mean, come on.
Cloud has officially been bullied into submission.
He's like her biggest simp ever. Let's be honest here.
They are
So
each other's biggest
And he's
simp.
just lucky enough that she simps back for him a little bit.
Oh, so now we have Tifa's theme. Neat.
Isn't that just mutual relationships?
No.
Yeah, but
No.
neither of them think the other is interested in each
No,
other.
it's just two-way simpage because neither of them notices the simping of the other.
Yeah.
Go ahead and keep whatever
They're
we
both
collect.
a couple of
Seeing as you
idiots.
didn't bring any luggage, I'm
Oh,
guessing
that
there's
baby
stuff you
fell.
need to buy.
Thanks.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after.
Oh yeah, so you can
They're
collect
top
music
making friends,
tracks,
too.
depending on if you hear
it all today.
I believe there's
speaker.
50 in the game, and you get a trophy if you find them all. Although I'm still missing 3. One of these days, I'm gonna look up where they are and just go get them.
Hey there.
His hair is
Here
like
to
at
change out
least
your
2
water
feet
filter.
tall.
That's a hell of a
Baby, how
pompadour.
you doing? Been waiting for you to. Wait. Who's
I don't know if that's like mohawk or
Cloud's in charge
pompadour.
of collections.
Both?
He'll take your money.
Sounds like a pretty
Mohawkador?
sweet gig.
I mean,
You'll
this
need
is
someone
indeed
to
the
help.
game where
I'm your
like
man.
the hair is just kind of gravity defying.
Huh?
Cloud! Since we're here,
That wasn't
maybe we
very
should do a
nice,
little
Cloud.
shopping.
Suppose
Huh?
I could take a look.
She's trying to get him to behave, but he does not want to cooperate. Oh, well, there's one.
Oh,
of the songs.
behave.
Yep, you can buy it, and you can play it whenever you want in that jukebox.
Yeah, any jukebox.
Any
There
jukebox.
are a lot of those around.
There's about 50 in the game.
Let's see.
Oh, jukeboxes? There's less than 50, but there's plenty of those. Every town has at least one.
Yeah.
Should be enough tie-ins. Let's see. I have Deadly Dodge on.
Nice.
Let's see. And Fire. I have Cure and Fire.
Ice or lightning.
You're gonna want some materia for Tifa, because Tifa's gonna be joining you for a while, and you're gonna open up some side quests you can do to
Yeah.
hang out with Tifa for a
But
while.
I also only have 800 gil, so I could buy either Lightning or Ice.
I think Ice would be more useful in the immediate future.
Yeah.
We won't be running into mechs for a bit.
Because there's at least 2 things you're gonna be facing soon that are weak to Ice.
Thanks. If you're ever in the market for anything else, drop on by. Especially.
Try not to buy potions too often.
We'll see
Honestly,
you
you don't need as many potions as you can buy.
let us know
You
when you're
usually
filtered
find
up.
enough
Especially,
in boxes.
yeah.
All the items you could want.
He's a
Man, why don't they
regular.
just give her full
Stop up
tights?
here
Why
and
give
he
her
All right, we back.
We back?
For the moment, yeah.
Rich people start.
All right. Well, you don't have anything being streamed right now.
Apparently, it was done by a.
It closed? Give me
Yeah.
Closed.
Oh, here. Bwop!
There we go.
Oh man.
Laudo.
No, the cat. Ah.
Hey, Marl.
Kitty,
Got
kitty.
some filters for you.
Yeah, Scrum's decided that
my
it's Scrum
dear,
time
dear
now.
girl.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a
Oh,
cat in game,
what's he
because there are a
doing?
lot of cats in Sector 7.
No, if I saw that, I'd be like,
Be nice. Cloud's
stop
helping me with
licking me!
collections.
You'd better take care of her.
I'm
Be
pretty
glad
good
you're
at
the
taking
only
care of
person in the
myself,
universe
you know.
Scrum likes, okay?
That I do.
And even then, he
Still,
begrudgingly
better
likes
him
you.
than you.
She
Or
came
she.
over. Yeah,
No
she came over and
charm,
just
no
licked
wit,
my shoulder.
Big sword, but no skills.
Oh no, she's biting my hand.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking awfully glum.
Looks like a
Are you
kicked
getting enough
puppy.
sleep? A good long rest.
That is
your
Cloud's
everything, I tell
character.
A tried and true
Yeah.
lesson for life on the ground floor.
Cloud's
Am I
just a
right?
Labrador.
you. That you are. Now, you're
A
my
very, very
Thanks,
glum
Marl.
Labrador.
You take care of
It's
yourself.
okay. I found this new
Don't do
anime,
anything I
and
wouldn't
one of
do.
the love interest in it is definitely a golden retriever.
What anime is it?
Blend S.
Ah.
Isn't that the Maid Cafe show?
Yes. With the sadistic maid.
Marl's great. She helped get me set
Wait,
up
what?
back in the day.
The main character is they work at a
5
maid
years,
cafe,
give or take.
and she
And the
herself
main
is not
character's
sadistic.
sadistic?
But never
No,
mind
she's
that.
got a really
Oh.
bad
You gotta get
resting
you your
bitch
money.
face, and
Last
she
stop is the
plays
store.
a sadistic maid in the maid cafe, but in reality she's very like cutesy, polite Japanese thing. But she's got like a fetish for foreign guys, and the foreign guy that's the manager there has a fetish for Japanese girls.
That last
Wow.
sucker
It
didn't
works
do
out.
shit.
So it works
It's
out.
so
TV-14,
sorry.
I swear it's nothing bad.
Hopefully this one will work better.
Gotcha.
Save your excuses and get out.
All right.
And there's one character in it
If you
who
could
I
just settle
definitely
your
think
bill,
is like
we'll
the
be on our
Kira
way.
of the anime.
Hell?
She's
You
got like
charging
very
me for your
long red
busted
hair
ass
and
goods?
glasses, and she
My
writes like
associate handles
Shibari,
payments
Aoi,
fees.
and Yuri and
Think
stuff,
you
and I'm
can
just
mosey
like,
up in here and have it your way?
Kira, were you
There do
personally
be a
attacked?
Kira in every anime.
and she plays
Pretty
the older
please.
sister
Thank you very
character.
much.
It's not always as
Seeing
obvious
as we've done
as
this already,
that,
you've got
but that
some
sounds
now.
exactly
Why
like
not take a
Kira.
gander at the
And I
weapons?
was
see.
kind of like,
Wow.
ah man, I could cosplay
in
her,
therapy
but then I
back
would
with the
need more
rest.
people to dress as maids with me,
Before we open up,
and I
Well,
don't have that many
it'll
female
be a
friends.
while yet. So
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Yeah,
Put Josh
I
in a
can't
French
say
Santa
no.
costume. I'm sure it'll be fine.
In that case,
This is
I've got a
disgusting.
suggestion. Want to hear it?
Honey,
If
D
you're
is
serious
disgusting.
about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections.
You want your thingy
It's
back?
not what you know, but who you know, you know?
No, you can have it back if
Another
you want.
lesson for life on the ground floor.
Basically,
Alright.
she's
Yep.
telling you to do side quests.
Connections get you jobs.
Yep.
Jobs build your rep.
Alright, I'm done
And
talking
more
about
rep
my sexy maids.
gets you
Here's my
better
husband back.
connections.
All right.
Oh man.
Nice talking to you for a little bit, Kira.
This
Alright.
is
The neighborhood
Yeah.
this is usually
They're
what
mostly
discussions with
volunteers, but you
Kira
get to know
progress
people.
to. It's what character has
Just-
caught her eye and whether she simps for them or
Didn't see
relates to
anybody
them
at
or
the
both.
office. So let's hit up
Listen,
top.
we didn't even
Nothing.
get into the hyperfixation of the week. Just be grateful.
That definitely sounds like an otaku right there.
She is.
I ain't got nothing for a punk ass.
Hyperfixation
bitch
of the
like
week,
you.
man.
Get on
My
out of here.
hyperfixations last months to years.
No better way to keep you and your family.
Yeah,
Kingdom
Kira gets a
Hearts.
new one every 2 days.
Wow, she must get about
She burns out pretty quickly sometimes as well.
Gotcha.
Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Hey guys,
Of course, the neighborhood
Looking to
watch.
join the neighborhood watch?
That depends.
where's Olette? I mean,
What does this
Jesse.
neighborhood watch do?
Lots of stuff, really.
I'm gonna be making this joke every time I see
them. Any
them.
beasts that wander into
Be
town.
like,
That.
be like, oh, she's making some
locals
bomb-ass
how to defend
bombs.
themselves.
Like they say.
It would have been a
only
fun
one who
Easter
will
egg
look
if they
out
had
for
like
you
a
is
foam
you.
question mark
Cloud's
leading
a
in the
great
back
fighter,
somewhere.
But only we know that. If no
Oh,
one
that
knows
would've
him,
been
It just
no
feels
one will
wrong
hire
looking
him.
at the pile of
But
boxes
if he
without the
joined
question
watch,
mark
he
on
could
it.
Get his name out there.
That would work for everybody. Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example...
Or Cloud.
Aha.
No, the
Really?
weapons upgrade.
I can mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine. Just
Don't
the way it
touch the
is.
Buster Sword!
You some kind of purist? I know I didn't pass up a chance to improve my gear.
The last person to touch this
Come
thing
on.
died!
At least let me show you how it's done.
But you're the last person to touch it.
I mean, that's what happens when you swing at people. They touch it and they die.
Well, depends on what.
Am I wrong?
Not exactly.
Okay, so you can enhance weapons. Okay. Press X to upgrade.
And you can just do this at any time. This is basically your skill tree, but each weapon is a different skill tree, and whichever weapon you have equipped is the skill tree you're using.
Interesting. It kind of reminds me. Let's see.
You do want to always try new weapons because every weapon has a weapon ability, and once you max out the weapon ability, Cloud naturally knows it, and you can use it with every other weapon.
Let's see. Damage dealt, attack power, magic attack. Ooh. What should I go for?
I always go for HP, honestly.
Got 10 SP.
Yeah, so I have enough for 2.
I always do materia slots first, and then I like to focus on attack power and magic power.
That damage boost for Punisher mode might come in handy. Especially since I use Punisher mode a lot.
I was gonna say, I use it a lot too, so Punisher mode upgrades are usually pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
That way every weapon can be actually worth using, depending on how you want to go about things.
You'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Or if you really want to stick with the first sword, just because of the looks, but, you know.
I mean, the Buster Sword is iconic.
I mean, I'm definitely downloading the mod that allows you to keep the Buster Sword skin while using the other sword stats.
Singing your praises, even on an empty
Because I am the type of person that if it wasn't for the stats, I'd wield the Kingdom Key the entire game.
Good hunting.
Hey,
That's
Cloud,
fair.
I'll come with.
No.
What?
First time I played Kingdom Hearts 1, I didn't change my Keyblade until I unlocked Oathkeeper, because Oathkeeper was the first Keyblade I actually thought looked cooler than the Kingdom Key.
I know these streets better than anyone.
She is trying so hard to show off and be impressive. It's adorable.
Alright, so she's finally your party member.
Yep, so you might want to
Tifa is your fastest attacker. She's really good at getting in there and then getting out.
Is she faster than Yuffie in...
Integrate?
Yeah.
I'd say Yuffie's probably about the same speed, but Yuffie has 2 modes. So she's probably about the same speed as Yuffie's up-close mode.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then you can upgrade her gloves as well. She has the same amount of SP.
Oh, she does actually have SP to spare.
Yeah. Yep, so
every character earns SP at the same rate. So when you get to Barrett later on in the game, he'll have a bunch of SP to spend.
Let's see.
Okay, so go back out. You're gonna go to upgrade weapons, not
Oh, duh.
Yeah. It's okay, it's a little odd, but
I don't know. I got used to it pretty fast. It's basically the Chris
No, I got used to it too. I was just like
from Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, I just letting Cam know it's a separate menu. Or a separate option.
Let's see. Increasing our
So you got
speed
HP,
sounds terrifying.
MP,
MP, speed, and attack. This all sounds
I tend to go for speed a lot with her just because I like her to be even faster since it's her most useful thing. Also, again, you can never go wrong with attack because then you kill things faster.
Yeah, if you kill things faster, you don't need as much HP or MP.
That is true.
Well, also, this game just inherently gives you a lot of HP and SP. So it's not like you should never get the HP ones, it's just I tend to save them until I feel like I'm hurting for HP.
Don't tell me you're making that face because you think it looks cool. Those kids just
Oh,
called
you missed
Cloud
that.
out without... What up?
Okay, go
Boulevard
forward.
is out west.
Turn
The
right.
barricade's supposed
There's a
to keep
chest.
the monsters out. Anyway, we should.
So those sometimes look like that.
God damn it.
That's okay,
Oh,
that's
thank
okay.
God. I thought Discord crashed again. Shit.
Even our facilities are starting to leak.
Gotta stay focused. Even on.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Searching for candidates.
Wedge mentioned?
Oh, man. I forgot about him until I heard searching for candidates. We'll see him later.
Someone important?
Kind of.
Side quest man. He shows up all over the place to give you side quests.
Trust me, you'll definitely see him quite
The
a bit.
game will explain you to him after you do this.
Right at home.
And the more we pile up, the more they show up.
Also, if you can destroy, I believe, 50 monsters in this part of Midgar before you leave, you get a bunch of items from an NPC.
Do we go in the cave or this way?
It's a circle, so whichever one you go, you'll come back around.
And just commit brutality against the monsters.
Yep, those ones.
Just doing God's work.
Here we go. Keep it together.
Okay. Oh! That's kind of like how Ryuji plays, isn't it?
Pretty much.
A little bit.
I mean, she is kind of like the Speedy Bruiser.
Okay, that was cool. I didn't really get too much of a feel for her, but...
Wow. So that's what a
It's
soldier
okay.
looks
Yeah,
like.
the enemies here are too weak to really get a feel for her.
I'll bet.
And unfortunately, this game doesn't let you switch who's the main party leader, which means you always have to switch to Tifa mid-battle. If you want to try her.
Don't overdo it.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Yeah, so the whirling uppercut isn't that horribly great by itself, but if you press X and look at her abilities, which is too late because you killed it already, she has an ability called Unbridled Strength, and she can use it twice. And once she's used it twice, her ability now is now a 3-hit combo instead of the 1 hit of the uppercut.
So basically, she like.
You didn't know that, did you?
Well, I kind of forget sometimes.
Okay.
Bring it. Too late.
Like, it takes too long to really be worth using against enemies like this. But yeah, so if you press triangle now, you'll have a 2-hit combo instead of a 1-hit combo.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's really nice if you can unleash all 3 hits on a staggered enemy, it does a shit ton of damage. It's almost as good as a
Well, I've
limit.
been here 5 years. If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. By the way, that was
So Tifa just has a built-in limit.
Basically, yeah.
Alright.
I mean, you have
I
to
think that might be the
get
last
it
of
set
that.
up before you can use it.
Won't
But
stay
yes.
gone for long.
Of course not. Even so, folks will be grateful for the peace and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win, you know?
True.
Trust
Forgot
me,
how
it'll
often
do
she says
wonders
"you
for
know"
your
in
rep.
this part of the game.
Right. Let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
It's one of those verbal tics.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely my favorite tick.
Yeah, I know I use it a lot. Not as much as I used to. I did used to have like all of the verbal tics though. Like,
Yeah.
you know, every single one.
You
I was a
also had
mess.
used to have like this really thick accent. You almost sounded British.
Yes. Yes, I used to sound British as frick.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's gotten a lot better.
I wish I could
I feel
tell
a
you
little
why.
bad in hindsight, but I used to make fun of him for it.
No, honestly, I make fun of myself about it. You're good. Remember, I laugh about the time I was pushed down a flight of stairs.
True.
It was a weird situation. I don't blame the guy.
To be fair, like we've talked before, but when Cameron and I first met, we were not friends. We actually kind of hated each other.
We
at first.
despise each
Wait,
other.
seriously?
Yeah. Josh hated me too at first as well. Like,
Yeah.
What
we
did you
became
do?
friends by accident.
Yeah, we clashed hard when we were younger. We were in the same Cub Scout troop.
Yeah, we were in the same Cub Scout troop,
Oh my.
and we were basically against each other all the time until at some point both of us learned we liked Sonic, and that
Yeah.
just sort of became the
there
only
it
thing we talked about.
Yeah, I was like, I was gonna
that
say,
was
like,
how
we should-
Cam and I got to know each other.
Got every last one, too. Now the slums should be safe.
You guys are machines.
That's fun.
Good job.
As for Josh,
told
we
everyone
started
we did
talking
about you.
because of a certain
So I
asshole
heard.
we knew in school,
gotta ask,
and
though, what
all
did you
three of
tell
us
them?
were
It's
sort of
alright.
go
All
away
you gotta
asshole,
do is keep up the
and
good work. It'll
us
pay off soon enough, I promise.
trying to keep that person away was kind of how we started bonding.
Yeah.
I'm not
United-
gonna talk about them
United
too much
Front.
because like
Well,
that
yeah.
person's bad memories were
Glad to hear
all
it.
4 of us in the group.
Seems like the I fit for you.
I understand
Yeah.
that, and I wouldn't ask
been
any
through a
deeper
lot.
for that.
Ooh. A Zack flashback?
You okay?
Good, Cloud. Man,
Oh,
he
just know
gets
it's
those
not-
headaches a lot more in Remake, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also a lot more happening in
After
Remake,
you
so
left
it
the
makes sense
village.
that they would show it more.
True.
Because here's the thing, despite how much
It's a
the
long
story
story.
changes,
I've got time.
it also stays the
Why
same
don't you
quite
tell
a
me all
bit.
about it while we try
Which
to
is why
rustle up some
I
more
really
work for
think
you?
this game in the future can and will
Oh,
continue
no.
to follow OG as a
Sorry,
skeleton.
maybe next time.
Big ships it.
No fair. Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years.
Okay, so yeah,
Maybe
he's
a third
fully
wheel.
aware of the situation. He's more aware of the situation than Cloud is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we get back to it, why don't you check out the weapons?
No need.
Come on, the dealer's
I mean,
probably
you
heard
should
all
because
about
it's
you
my
by
favorite
now.
weapon in the game.
Might treat you better.
I don't know about that.
I like the Buster Sword better aesthetically, but stats-wise, I love this weapon, so I always use it.
You hear someone got rid of all the monsters on Scrap?
So
It has
it's
the
kinda funny
most,
to hear that.
the most material you can use in a lot of attack.
Oh. Looks
What
cool.
were you saying, Danny?
I was gonna say, like, it's kind of interesting
Heard
that
there's a
you
merc
guys
that'll
bought it
take
over
on any
Sonic.
monster.
Because, like, I think
You the man?
the one time I tried Twitch and I
Word
found
spreads
this
fast
guy is
around
like,
here.
seeing
What
the
if I
Mass
am?
Effect. I was like, oh hey, I played
Sorry
Mass Effect
about
2
before.
too, you know.
I get antsy when
And-
business is slow.
Yeah, that's
I
how
don't know, I
Danny
guess
and I met, is because I was live
And
streaming
in your
Mass
line
Effect.
of work needs weapons,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, I
Why
was
not
like
try
one,
that
one,
one on
the,
for
one or
size?
two people that were
Yours on the
watching it.
house.
Okay, so
I mean, most of my
like
friends
you
I know on
rocking my
Twitter I
weapons
met
is
because
good
we
advertising.
both
Think
liked Kingdom Hearts and we found each other just
Or
raving
if
about
you
Kingdom
wanna take a
Hearts.
look at something else.
it's just called an Iron Blade. It doesn't even have a
Just
cool
a
name
look.
or anything.
No.
Iron Blade was a weapon in original Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You right.
Okay, so this is just extra materia slots.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You know, when you can afford it. You can also check the accessories, or you can just click through all, so it just shows all the available items.
Yeah,
You might want to get it for Tifa, since she doesn't have
Oh.
an accessory.
Let's
Honestly,
see.
I've never bought a revival earring. Like, they sound sort of useful, but I'd rather have stats.
Fair.
Because they break when you use them. So you'd have to keep rebuying them, and they're not cheap.
Let's see. I'll get a vest for Tifa. She looks kind of squishy.
Makes sense. She kind of
Don't
was.
be a stranger.
I mean, she's like a martial artist type. They hit hard but can get
Oh,
hit
yeah.
hard.
Since you've got yourself a new weapon, let's see if we can't put it to good use. Come on, let's go chat up Weimer,
Who?
the guy who tracks all the requests that come to the watch.
Well, you see, this is a
You never
PS4
know.
game now,
Could
so
toss
we
him
have to
right
have a
your
lot
way.
more interesting NPCs
Where's
to
he
talk
at?
about than we had in the original.
Oh, he should be back at the office
Yeah,
right now.
we've already met more characters than I think Disc
In base
1
Final Fantasy VII.
of FF7.
Some of these
Yeah.
characters did exist in OG FF7, but they had like one line. And that was it.
And you can upgrade your sword as well.
Like
yes.
Johnny, for example, I forgot Johnny wasn't in OG7, but Johnny is hard to forget in Remake. You haven't met him yet. You won't forget him once you do.
Oh no.
Johnny.
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 Yeah, see, it sounds like I don't know him. Defense up, max HP up. Ooh, enhanced
physical
That
guard.
sounds nice. And counter
Or
damage.
counter damage.
I mean, I do like the whole counter thing with Punisher mode, so.
Yeah, Punish Mode's counter is really good. This is the only game I've ever played that I actually use the counter a lot. Probably because the counter isn't timing based.
That
is
does
true.
help.
Because I hate timing counters so much. Hate them. I will never play Sekiro.
I've tried it, was not good at it.
The game is built around counter timing. I'm never playing it. It might be a good game, but it's a good game built around a mechanic I hate.
Hey there, Tifa. You need a helping hand?
Actually, I wanted to introduce you to an old friend of mine. This is Cloud. He's a merc.
I also hate
Ah,
perfect dodges
you
in
don't
games
say.
as well, so.
Well, we're always on the lookout for experienced fighters to help us deal with the bigger critters.
That does sound like
I'll
my
take
kind
on
of thing.
anything. For the right price, that is. Experienced and
How
cocky,
many
huh?
action
If
movies,
it's a challenge
Cloud?
you want, I might have a few good ones.
All
of
Clients
them.
can fill you in on the details.
I mean, this is
Yourself
a
these
remake of a
jobs,
90s
and I'll
game.
see if I can't find you some more.
It has been 5 years since Nibelheim. He spent the entire time watching like Bruce Willis movies trying to figure out how to act.
Candidate detected. Performing
Here we
physical
are.
analysis.
This
Sizable
guy's a
weapon,
lot.
Excellent cardiovascular health and impressive lung capacity. Perfectly balanced muscle and bone structure.
Can I help
you?
Well, let's well buy me
Candidate.
dinner first.
My name is Chadley. I'm an intern for
Sure you
Shimmer's Research and Development Division.
Chadley.
I hope you'll be interested in
Chadley.
helping me with my
Chadley.
research.
Chadley.
Please accept this as a down payment.
Chadley.
I would like you
Chadley.
to set that assessed materia in your
Oh.
equipment and use it
All
to
right,
guide
so
your
you
guidance
do
and
want
battle.
that assessed materia.
data
It is
will
worth
help us
having,
develop
and it's
new
worth
types
doing
of
to every
material.
enemy and every
I'm not
boss.
interested in working for Shinra.
You should know that I work actively to undermine Shinra's efforts. I'm sure you of all people can
Wow.
appreciate the tremendous
Is
You
this
put
guy
it that
a
way.
robot?
as well as how it might be wielded against
I
your
mean,
corporate enemies. And if you
Actually,
later decide that I am not worthy of your trust, you can do what you do best.
yes, he is a Shinra robot.
Wait,
Excellent.
did he just
Then we shall
suggest
work
I
together
kill
So
him?
long as you deem fit. Once
Yeah,
you've
he said that
completed
if
your
you
task,
if you think he's
please
not worthy of his
return and
trust, you can
report
kill
to
him.
me.
I mean, as long as I've got permission, I guess.
All right.
Okay. So now we have a new materia to equip.
Yep.
It's
That's,
useless for attack, but it's useful for getting stuff from Chadley. So you want to scan every enemy, because for the every time you increase the percentage of enemies you've scanned, Chadley will give you more stuff.
Yep.
Alright.
And you'll like the stuff he'll give you.
Yeah.
Please set the orb of assessed materia to your equipment and use it to gather battle
Yep.
intel.
Now he's gonna go fight.
Yeah.
Yep, it's there.
And Chadley shows up everywhere, so don't worry about losing track of him. Chadley's a better stalker than
Alright, so
Sephiroth.
press the touchpad,
I'm half surprised Chadley's not in Smash.
and then go R2 for quests.
Oh, I
There
see.
you go.
Yeah. So you're gonna want to try and get all of these done. It is worth doing all of them.
Yeah.
Like, I think the game is a better experience if you do all the side quests.
I mean, most are, unless it's just busy work.
Well, in a lot of RPGs, I ignore most side quests.
But I feel like this one actually nailed it to where it's like like doing
I think
them.
The
without
only
feeling
other
like,
game that I do most, if not all the side quests in, is Final Fantasy 15.
Mhm.
Although the side
Especially-
quests in that game aren't as good as these ones, but they let you see more of the world, and it's nice. Because there's just lots of places I
The
wouldn't
way
have
his
gone
tone
to.
changed so quickly when he noticed me.
Maybe you could do something
Yeah.
about the
When he
dude.
noticed Cloud, oh my god.
Where rat buddies have been tearing up
That's
town looking for
really
food and
funny.
whatnot.
Hi, Tifa,
Got
good
into
to
the
see you. Oh,
store and
Cloud,
made
hi.
one hell of a mess. Let me
Oh,
tell
wait, you're not
it's
stuck
you.
Hold on.
Oh, you think that's funny, do you?
Can't
Don't
believe
matter.
Josh died.
I saw you crack a smile.
Rip.
Rip.
Well,
No,
do a
I've
good
just
job
had
and
to
you
go
can
let the
laugh it
dog
up
out
for
and then
all
use
I
the
care.
bathroom.
Ooh, it
And
was
then
you
anything when
with
you
the
got back.
song.
Nesting in the outskirts. Now I've heard a were-rat in pain will call its friends for help. And the whole rat pack will come running just like that.
So, if we hurt one but don't kill it, it'll summon the friends and we can take out them all at once, is what I'm hearing.
Yep. Yep. Kill the squealer.
How's about a friend of mine's an aspired actor.
Honestly, you do not have to leave with any. Just kill them all. Go back, talk to the shopkeeper, come back, and then there'll be a were-rat.
If this is what you want. Yeah, see ya.
Take the lead.
I got
Dun, dun,
Bam, 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 bam.
Jesus, frick!
Da, da.
Tifa
Hope you
just-
enjoyed that, because the were-rat will be a lot harder. Or the doom rat will be a lot harder to actually kill.
Wait, you know,
Yeah.
this might be a waste of time. Let's head back to the store and touch base
Like-
for now.
Tifa just obliterated that thing with her elbow.
Yeah. Well, doom rats are really weak. Or were-rats are really weak. I mean, doom rats are dangerous, though.
Lovely. New. This is a fun little thing. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah. And so you'll get a similar
Oh, you
thing when
passed
you
it.
get to Aerith. She'll do basically the same thing you and Tifa are doing, where there's a bunch of little side quests to do with her.
Brewski, you passed the shop.
Okay, that's the what. Right, I'm looking for the item shop.
Yeah, so go back where you were.
Let's see.
Also, in the right before you decide to ascend up the wire into the top part of Midgar after the Platefall, there's a crap ton of side quests that open then, and all of them are worth doing.
Well, rats too much to
Two of them
handle?
in particular
I'm just messing
that I
with
really
you.
liked.
Heard you took out some were-rats, which is nice and all, but the job was to wipe out the Doom Rats. No big. Get back out there and finish the job, and we're good. Don't look so glum. It's only a matter of time till they show. You'll get them this time for sure.
See, it almost feels like he's just trying to keep us busy.
Oh yeah. Not quite.
All right, Doom Rats. These guys do not sit still.
Oh my god, they really are just zooming everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, now you got a fully maxed one.
Jesus Christ. Local woman uses murder. Super effective, apparently.
Also, her dive kicks are pretty decent as well. I believe dive kicks.
Oh my god.
Dive kicks is basically her version of Braver.
Speaking of, hey Cloud. Remember to assess these before we murder them.
Cloud, you should have Cloud use triple slash a bunch of times so he learns it. So you see how Cloud got a new weapon and he's got a new ability as well. You need to use that ability a bunch of times so you learn it. And you're really gonna want triple slash because it's essential for the Rufus fight later in the game.
Rufus. As in Rufus Shinra.
As in Rufus Shinra.
No.
Yeah, that fight's really hard in this version of the game, and triple slash is the most useful ability for it, in my opinion. Triple slash and Fyra.
There's no escape. Give him your all.
This Fyraga's too slow, but Fyra does fine.
Oh, Chakra and Tifa gives her health over time, I think.
Yeah, it's basically regen, but only for her. I don't really use Chakra very much.
No, you're mine.
Triple slash, when there's only one enemy, is actually more damaging than Braver.
Oh, sure. Why not? That's nice.
Yep. See, aren't you glad that they thought ahead of it, stuff like that?
I wasn't expecting that, I'll be real.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Finally managed to get those Doom Rats, huh?
And
Guys,
it was
you're
pretty
the
quick in
greatest.
PS4, but in PS5 the
I
transfer
might
is
have to
pretty much
close up shop for
instantaneous.
good. Hey, got an idea. Hear me out. If the guy who took care of the town's rat problem told everybody where he liked to shop...
Are you serious?
Well...
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in Midgar.
Of course. Give you some incentive.
In Sector 7.
Talk you up to Weimer and my customers.
Sector 7
and
slums.
anybody else who listen. You'll be swimming in work before you know it.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you're literally the only
That's
item
what
shop
I like to hear.
I'm allowed to buy stuff at
Seventh
here,
Heaven,
so...
the new merc in town in my little store. I can see it now. We're gonna clean up.
You are very proud of yourself, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
High potion.
100% off. So I just get that
And
for
they're
free
also
then?
new. Yep. So,
That is,
No, it's not
what
100% off, it's $100. So you can
Oh,
buy
it-
3 for $100 as opposed to its usual price, which is like $400.
Oh, I
Yep.
see now.
I usually do buy all the things that are on sale. It's
Yes.
usually worth that.
yes. I
So-
would recommend that.
3 for 100 then?
Yeah.
Well,
Only
let's
buy them when they're on
cleanse
sale, though. They're
Yeah. Well, let me see
not
the
really worth it the rest of the time.
It looks like it's just the normal price for 1, and he only has 3 instead of a 3
Well,
for
only
100
3.
gil.
No, it's yellow, so they are on sale. They would be more money
Yeah.
otherwise.
Let's see. I don't have that much gil, so I want to be kind of stingy with it.
That went well.
Well, there you go.
Could be you found your calling.
I'll start somewhere.
Yeah, that's why you only want to buy potions that are on sale because you don't have a lot of gil in this game.
But to build connections.
It's not what you know, but who.
You remember.
You literally just told me
Not a
it.
patient teacher.
God.
Maybe not so patient next
In
time.
a room!
Oh boy.
He said it. He said the thing.
Oh, Barrett should have finished collecting his share of money by now.
So yeah, you could move on now, but I recommend you do all the side quests.
Let's see. May as well. Does Chadley want me to come back right now? Is that what that is? Like, why it's flickering?
Maybe. Probably, because you did use the assessed materia, so... Probably wanted to see if
I don't know if he
using
used it
was.
enough yet, though.
I only used it on the Doom Rat. I forgot to on the Were Rat.
Well, I think the
Plus-
first time was just one time, I
Plus,
think.
they died quick.
Hey, you got another job?
How you doing, Chad, you little shit?
Please set the orb of assessed materia to your equipment. and
Okay,
cast
so I guess
together
not
battle
up yet.
intel.
So we're gonna keep fighting.
Freaking Shinrobot.
A certain shopkeeper told me you paid him a visit. Thanks for helping him out. Just
Alright,
so
alright.
happens there's another
I'm gonna
job
get
I'd like to
dinner,
offer you.
so in
Now that I know
case
you
Yeah,
can handle
I'm
you
yourself.
guys are
probably
still
gonna
there.
end
You got a
sometime
real
soon.
killer on the loose, you see.
Alright, well, in case
A
if I
rabid
miss it,
catchdog.
thank you for
Maybe
having me
you've
here.
Heard people
Yeah,
talking
no
about
problem.
Shinramut gone feral.
Okay.
Let's see.
Last sighting was in Scrap Boulevard.
Yep.
Think you're up to it?
I think
I'll
I can
handle it.
handle that.
You're a lifesaver. Doubt anyone else around here stands a chance. Go get him, bud.
Alright. Let's see. That would be that one, I imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone who can chase off that
Scrap Boulevard is this way.
Oh, I just love this guy. There's this one guy who every time you pass him, will be like, "What was he again? What's he selling again? A merchant?"
Of death, perhaps.
Because like they misunderstood. I think the idea is that Wedge was calling him a merchant instead of a mercenary or something.
Ah. God dang it, Wedge.
Seriously, gives a bad name to wedges everywhere.
Josh is offended on
I think you
behalf
walked right.
of the
Did you get that? Did you get that material already, or did you walk right past it?
No, I got it last time I was here.
All right, all right.
Let's see. Okay, so Doggo is over here.
Be careful. It's weak to ice, but be careful of this. This is the most powerful enemy in Sector 7.
I'm sorry,
The dog
did I
you're chasing.
walk past it?
No, he's somewhere inside of this radius. He's not right in the center. You just gotta keep running around looking for him. You see the big circle? It's like, it's somewhere in here.
I guess that makes more
That being said,
sense
he's usually in the same place.
than just telling me exactly where it is. Hey, we know it's around this area.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 15 does that a lot, where it'll give you like an area to search.
Holy shit! Look
Yeah.
how buff that thing is.
Yeah.
Wow, that cat never skipped leg day.
Best do it right.
Yeah. So, it's weak to ice. Be careful with ice, though, because ice doesn't do very much damage at first. You have to wait till it explodes. So you generally want to wait until it's pinned before you fire ice spells at it. All right, now would be a good time to use ice on it while it's pressured. Oh, it's up now. All right, there you go. Another one of those would probably stagger it. Ice, I mean.
Chill out. Bingo. Keep it up.
Are you gonna use Diva's abilities?
That it?
Did you not notice me using them?
You had her focus bar, both bars filled up, and you didn't use her abilities. I don't know. It's just like when I play this game, I use them almost as soon as I get them.
I need to keep a closer eye on the bars.
Took care of the dog, did you?
They fill up pretty quickly most of the
We owe you
time.
one.
The only time they're slow is
Gotta
when
say,
you're not
I've
actively
never
fighting.
seen a Shinra breed like that before. Out of curiosity, when exactly did it show up?
Oh, today. The first reports came in just this morning.
Basically, that was a late
why
game
you
enemy, but you encountered one
Wait a
early as a
minute.
mini boss.
There's this crazy story about a Shinra research lab hidden right beneath our feet under the slums.
And since this is an RPG and it's a crazy story,
That's news to me.
Huh. Do you have any clues
And here
as to
I
where it
thought you
might be,
know something
perhaps,
I
man?
don't.
I could take a
Well,
look.
I guess not.
if only
It's a
we
big
had something
organization.
happen that would just put
Sure,
a
there's
giant
lots of
hole in
secrets
the
I don't
ground
know.
that we could walk down.
Yeah, fair
Oh
enough.
shit, you have a
You
point.
got the bastard. That's good enough for me.
Alright, that's another one cleared. I guess I'll check on Chadley while I'm in the area. Let's see. Okay, so that's Scrap Boulevard, meaning Chadley's right over here. Yep.
There. That should be enough intel for the kid.
We're our only hope against that beast.
What's up, Chadley?
You were the first to gather the data I requested. Here is the rest of your payment. I have developed new materia. Would you like to see it?
Sure. Okay, so what kind of materia you got, bud? Auto cuter.
Not bad. 100 gil for a materia is also not bad as well.
Yeah. Won't kill me to have that, even if I don't exactly have the
I
slots
plan
at
to
the
develop
moment.
more materia
Yeah,
in the future.
you'll get more slots soon enough.
Together, we can harness enough power to take down Shinra.
Also, when you're finished
I'll
with
keep
this,
preparing more
with these
battle
next
intel
couple
reports,
segments, you'll
which I
unlock
hope you will
Barrett.
assist
So,
me in completing.
because there is an entire chapter that just wasn't in the original game that's going to happen before the next bombing mission.
I mean, we also didn't have to do the filter stuff before.
Well, that's side quest crap, but yeah. Well, I suppose technically it was mandatory, but it feels like a side quest.
Let's see. I think I should probably call it for the night.
All right.
I feel like we made decent progress. We can finish up the rest of the side quests and keep progressing next time.
Finished chapter 1 and chapter 2, so.
Yeah,
Good progress.
I would say. Plus, we killed a steroid dog, so we're just doing God's work.
That thing literally looks like it ate nothing but protein its whole life.
It was pretty
Is that not what
messed up.
carnivores do?
He's got a point. Alright. The stream is